Hey guys, it's Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel Alert. But ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is a very different one indeed. This one is very sad for all Hypixel YouTubers across the platform, and is a huge topic of controversy on the Hypixel network. Now guys, before we get into the episode, I do want to say that these videos take a lot of time to make, so if you're enjoying the content and you want to stay up to date on everything going on in the Hypixel network, then I really would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And with that, you guys, let's get into today's topic. Now, this one happened out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, as of yesterday on the Hypixel network, the YouTube rank no longer bypasses the anti-cheat. Now, let me explain to you what that means. For those that don't know about the YouTube rank, we actually bypass the anti-cheat, meaning we don't have watchdog flying around our head, we don't get lagged back, all of our hits register, we can block glitch if we want to because we don't have anything lagging us back. It's the reason that Bedless can bridge like he does and not have watchdog flying around him or removing some of his blocks or giving him any problems. And honestly, it's been a big perk of the YouTube rank, and actually a controversial one as of recently. YouTubers like ItsFils made a video on the situation saying that it is an unfair advantage, and well, for those of you sad that we were having that advantage, today is your lucky day because we no longer have those perks. Now this really doesn't mean much in Skyblock, where YouTubers are really not PvPing or getting lagged back, but for all of the PvP YouTubers like Specular, Cheetahh, Bedless, Glimpse, all of those guys, this is really gonna hurt them. And of course any YouTubers like myself who play Skywars or any PvP games, this is very bad news.
I've been fine all day, and I don't lag back. Maybe it's because I click like 10 though, and I don't really do much that would force me to lag back, I guess. Like, look. That was weird, but that was lag. Oh, there's pearls in that chest, dude. I did lag back. What? Bro.
As you guys can see, YouTubers have had some mixed reactions about this change, and I actually interviewed 6 of them here on Hypixel Alert to talk about the entire situation, and we had a great discussion that I'm going to show to you guys in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Maestro from the next day, letting you guys know that we have a quote from Simon Hypixel, the owner of the server, and that's going to be at the very end of the video, so make sure you guys stick around for that. And with that, you guys, let's get back to the video. Poor Hypixel up here on his leaderboard. As you guys can see, he was also sad about this change. I mean, I don't know you guys, but now it is time to get into the discussion that I had with the different YouTubers, so I hope you guys are excited, and yeah, without further ado, here it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Like the rest of the conversation.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll just hop into it.
It's Maestro, and we're back.
Don't let him talk.
You've ruined my intro.
Don't let him talk.
You've ruined
just interrupted
my
every 5
intro.
seconds.
Today, we'll be
My
talking
bad.
about how cool and awesome Astelic is. Oh, I didn't
Okay.
know. I already know.
Oh, wait. Well, that's going to be a real short episode, guys. So anyway.
Ooh.
So today's topic is YouTube rank. For everybody that doesn't know, we have BedlessNoob with us, who can't talk at the moment. We have Cheetahh, the bridge professional. Intel Edits, he's also a Skywars YouTuber. Astelic, you know, no introduction, very nice lady. And ThirtyVirus, of course, the Skyblock Pro, probably one of the most influential Skyblock players, known for ruining money making methods.
Hold up.
What'd I do?
Pro Skyblock player. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, listen,
Skyblock
you're
player.
mostly known for ruining people's money making methods, like minions and...
I mean, I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
All right, so today's topic is a really huge one for Hypixel and specifically people who have the YouTube rank. It now has no watchdog anti-bypass, basically. As in, at the very least, we've got lag backs, ladies and gentlemen, but we've got a pretty big problem here. So I kind of want to know, what are you guys' opinions on this? Because Bedless, you already said that you feel like an MVP plus. Tell us, like, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Because this is like a really freaking big deal.
So to start off, I think it's a good thing in a way because it makes it more fair when you compare YouTubers to like the rest of players. I don't think there should be a big difference in the gameplay. But at the same time, I feel like the main problem is that the anti-cheat is obstructing with gameplay to begin with. So I think that there should be more of a focus to making that not a thing. I feel like this is sort of like a temporary solution as opposed to like the solution that we ideally all want.
You basically just like stole every word that I was thinking. Basically, like my like thought process on it is like the reason why YouTubers didn't have, or at least the widely believed reason that YouTube ranks didn't have Watchdog is because it makes the game less clean. Like it looks like unfun to play. So Hypixel didn't want the YouTubers to have like an unfun looking experience, so they gave us like super clean gameplay. But the thing is, like, I've like, and I always like knock on Hypixel. I'm the person that like bullies Hypixel a little bit. I just feel like it shouldn't be the YouTube ranks that have a good experience and then everybody else have a bad one. It shouldn't be we have a bad experience along with everyone else. I feel like it should be everyone has the same clean experience that isn't obstructed by the terrible anti-cheat that makes it so you can't hit somebody when they're 2 blocks away from you. You know, like I just hit registration, lag backs, and everything like that shouldn't affect anyone.
Yeah, I think it is fair. You know, it would.
Yeah,
there's been a problem for a long time, especially with the forums, where people complain about YouTube ranks getting advantages of all sorts of, you know, whether or not it has to do with the rank. In Bed Wars, I know I felt very fortunate not to have to deal with the lag backs and stuff, but I do realize it is fair that everybody experiences it now. But I guess one thing to think about, though, is that maybe they'll be toning back on how obstructive it is starting next year with the eventual death of alt shops, as Lego knows very well.
Yep, it's coming.
So maybe they will loosen up on that sort of thing. So I'm not worried in the long term.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Astelic.
Oh, Bedless can talk.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. I mean, I won't be affected because no one reports me anyway. I'm too bad at the game, so we're good. I'm chilling.
And it's like a blessing and a curse. Like sometimes, like you get lagged back from the void. It's like having an extra life. But
It's like free checkpoint without getting banned.
yeah.
Okay, so for me, this is kind of coming from like a really small portion of the community. Like, I don't know if you guys like know my contents, like I drag click and stuff like that, and it's like a lot of CPS. And without YouTube rank, I realized that there is a limit to like the amount of package you can send. So like I started realizing, because I always place block with drag clicking. Right now, like Hypixel make a bunch of my blocks disappear, and then when I got bridge, like my blocks disappear. And when I try to sort my inventory with like drag clicking, it's going to move the item back to where I'm like, you know, trying to put the item from. So it's like, it's really inconvenient for me. And, you know, from like a really small portion, not everyone can like drag click or play with like
I
my
might have a
playstyle.
solution.
Like,
I have a solution for you. Just like, don't drag click.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I will say, I actually was playing Bridge earlier today, and I kind of just attributed to the server lag, but I was like butterfly clicking my right click, and like half my blocks were disappearing, and I was like, oh, it's probably just server lag. But no, you say that actually makes a lot of sense.
yeah, these double click, it doesn't like they'll disappear. It doesn't register those block anymore, like because they took it away.
One thing is that happened to me even with YouTube rank several times. Like it was rare, but it did happen. I would be butterfly clicking the jitter bridge, and then it would just the past like second and a half of blocks would all just vanish at once.
I'm not.
And I tested this out myself, and so when you butterfly click, when you're getting like 20 CPS, if you're not on a YouTube rank like prior to this change, then your hits would cancel like a ton. You straight up like wouldn't get hits at all. But while you had YouTube rank, pretty much all of your hits would register. And I think for like a niche part of the YouTube community, this is going to affect content creation a lot, because a lot of people do clickbait like the whole 20 CPS thing or the whole like God bridging thing. And this is obviously going to be something that affects content creators. I also think that like being spoiled to YouTube rank, like I definitely do really appreciate like having the clean gameplay. So I am going to miss it a lot, but
I feel like it's the wrong change by Hypixel, because I agree that Watch Dogs should not be hindering people's gameplay, and I think they do it because they just do not want to false ban anyone under any circumstances, which that may be contrary to people's belief, but I really do think that. But the difference is, I think that's the step in the wrong direction. It should be them trying to work on getting other people like MVP++ and below to not have problems with their game, not take it away from YouTubers. Because I guarantee you that if Hypixel looked at their statistics of people who get banned for hacks, YouTube ranks are probably like 0.1%, whereas MVP++ is probably 5%, MVP+ is probably, 4%. Of course, people without a rank are probably, 10%, right? Like, the people with YouTube rank, the odds of them getting banned are like 0, which is why we haven't had this problem in the first place.
From a practicality standpoint, it makes sense that YouTubers would have this advantage for a while because I mean, there's already a line of communication usually. So I mean, first of all, if anyone were to hack, I mean, they'd lose this huge benefit that they had.
This is like giving Watchdog to moderators. Like you're making like this is that just like I feel like this is literally the same thing as making moderators get lag backed. Like
pretty much.
So I also
because moderators are corrupt. I've seen corrupt staff members get demoted and banned.
Yeah.
I'm like, why not take away their stuff? I'm like, dude, Hypixel, you never know. If you're gonna go by small percentages here.
Yeah.
I mean, we are given a level of trust though, because we do have as of when they added MVP++, we have red names instead of, you know, yellow names. So like some people might think we're admins. So like, I mean, I don't remember where it is exactly in the documentation, but they say something along the lines of like, you know, be professional, act like, you know, we don't want, because you are representing the network. I don't remember where it was. It was
the ambassador to the community part.
Ambassador to the community.
Yes.
That one.
The original Ace. Where is he in this call?
Yeah.
Wait, but still though, if you really think about it, what made them make this decision? Like, what pushed Hypixel to make this decision? Like, what have
I
you
blame the
done?
God
honestly
Bridges.
have no
It's
idea.
definitely them.
Oh wow! Wow!
I think it all needs to be banned. Unfair
Wow!
advantage.
This is probably a side effect of something bigger. If I had to guess, they're probably fundamentally changing the system, and that was just that, you know, that YouTuber clause is just kind of something that's been, you know, it just got changed I don't know about randomly, but while they were already ruining around in that system, they decided to make that change. So I don't know, maybe they will be making it less frequent with the lag backs and maybe smoother gameplay for everybody. We'll see.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like either that, like 30's saying, or like a bunch of YouTubers all decided to hack this week and they called, you know, pulled the plug. Because that's what happened to the build battle theme. You guys remember when YouTubers could set the theme for build battle?
Oh no!
And guess what? People abused that and it got removed, right? And YouTubers don't have that feature. So I'm feeling like it could be the same thing here, where it was just like 5 YouTubers all decided to hack this week or whatever, and Hypixel took away the perms.
Also,
Alright,
here's
we did
a
it.
problem, I guess, like I see with this. So like that means we could also get force ban, right? Because we know Watchdog is not perfect. We could get force ban. So let's say some YouTuber may be clicking like 20 CPS PvP, and you know somehow Watchdog has just like decides to ban him, like I guess force ban. Then that would basically ruin this YouTuber's reputation, regardless. Like doesn't matter if he's cheating or not. Like everyone's gonna like it's gonna be on the news, on the tweets. Like everyone's gonna say this guy's definitely cheating, and his reputation is basically ruined. Like
It's weird to talk about yourself in the third person like that, Bedless. You know.
oh, yo.
Obviously, people like you, Glimpse is one of those YouTubers. You know, I know Specular, those types of guys. The real PvP YouTubers, Cheetahh, right? Like, you guys are like the PvP hardcore players who are going to be most affected by this. Like
you see, even for me, even though I have YouTube rank, I have to record click sound. I have to include hand cam, CPS keystroke to prove like that I'm legit. Like right now, I guess I have to almost record my game 24/7 just in case if this happens. So I have evidence to back myself up if that was to happen to me. So it's kind of bad for me actually if I think about it.
I don't know. I'm sort of neutral about this decision because I think the first step is making sure that everyone's on an equal playing field. And then after that, obviously I'd want same experience with everyone to have a good PvP experience, something that's non-intrusive to gameplay. So hopefully that they continue with this decision and then they just upgrade their anti-cheat, just make it like non-intrusive to gameplay. But for now, I think I'm fine with this because the chance that you're gonna get false banned, especially a content creator, I feel like that's very, very unlikely. And even if it does happen, there's going to be a lot of controversy going into it, and then it's going to be looked into. And I feel like for most content creators, they're going to be fine, even if they're PvP creators.
I recently heard that Watchdog got an update that banned scaffolding, and I don't know how that's going to affect people like Bedless or whatnot, because like...
No, literally, okay, today I'm bridging, like my block disappear when I'm like god bridging, like it just disappears. Like I don't understand, it just really like hit me. It's like, why? I you know, in the beginning I didn't know about this YouTuber update. I just thought it was my ping.
Hopefully the whole system gets fixed.
yeah, that would be ideal.
Because right now it's not just an update that like inconveniences some of us. Like people like Cheetahh, Bedless, right? People who have PvP channels, that's going to kind of hurt you guys because you can't have those videos where you're jitter clicking over to people's beds and doing all these bridges. If you're constantly falling, like what if you're like, you don't have a bed and you try to like God bridge away from somebody and then you die to lag back or like blocks not placing every single time because there'll be no exceptions.
It just happened. I was recording a few hours earlier. It literally happened. Yeah. Blocks just appeared. I was God bridging without a bed. There goes a clip.
Anyway, I think we've pretty much covered it. Thank you guys for joining, and I guess Hypixel Alert's now over 121,000 subscribers.
GG's, huge congrats.
Thank you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, to end off the video today, you guys, we have the quote from Simon Hypixel here to read to you guys, and this is what I asked him, and this is what he said. I sent him a message saying, hey, for the first time ever, YouTube ranks now lag back, block glitch, basically we lose our abilities to bypass the packet limits. Is there any statement you have on this, on why this happened? And to this, he responded this morning saying, actually, nothing changed, just might be some network issues, so the whole panic is useless and will cause an unnecessary debate. So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there. This change is temporary, and I believe it's actually been fixed as of the time that I am recording this. So very, very exciting for all of us who have the YouTube rank and for those who are going to get it in the future. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this entire situation in the comments below. And until the next time, I've been Lego Maestro. Alright, I just messaged GamerBoy80. We'll see if he responds.
The one and all. Dude, I kind of sim for GamerBoy80, I'm not gonna lie, so if he joins the call, I'm gonna flip out.
We just did a recording the other day, and that video is coming out in 4 days?
The party is here. Hello.
Hey, Astelic.
Hi.
How are you?
Don't talk to me. What are we doing? Just kidding. Just kidding. Hi. What's up?